make a bunch of rats, give them all haste, tap them for more mana. Left, right. Yep. Perfect. It's just fun, but in the lack of the Enduring Vitality, Totem Taz, and what is it? Valley Floodcaller. It can just do beats. It has up the beanstalk. It can just go to beats, make a bunch of mana, attack you, make a bunch of mana, attack you harder. Black green is maybe I'm weird here. I had a 50-50 matchup when I was playing against black green. I think I played maybe like a couple handful of games. And I think it was almost exactly a 50% win rate. It is annoying. This one is different from what the list that I remember, but it does have a lot of the... Actually, this one's slightly different than what I am used to.
It is mid-range. It is pick your poison.
Yes.
In the sense of you have a bunch of tools to pick from. It is, what do you want to bring to the format? What do you feel like you're anticipating? Again, like we said, this is a no proxy event. So I would not tech for the blind. We know roughly, if you play competitive Magic and Natural, you know all of these players, you know what they like, you know what their wheelhouses are, and you should tech accordingly. Gameplay has actually already started.
Wow, we are behind.
Yeah.
The turn 1 duress.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty, like, good. Especially against otters. Yeah, hitting the... What's that? That's, tower, right? This we don't have that one digitally. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, torch the tower. I was like, it's something the tower. Yeah, torch the tower. That is the Thunder Trap trainer, right? Yes. Look at the top 4. You may reveal. Let's see. What is Sean gonna hit? Okay, that's... Wow, not having digital lists, I am now realizing the power of that. That's Storm Chaser's talent. That card is just great. It's really good to see on turn 1. Hitting it on turn 2 is fine too. That's the Caustic Bronco.
Yep.
Oh gosh, I haven't played. What is this card? Whenever it attacks, reveal a top card of the library, put it in your hand. Lose life, you'll do. Okay, so it's mana value.
Very strong tempo.
Yes,
here,
very strong tempo play. That's not bad at all. It feels like...
Yeah, I mean, I am interested to see how Sean reacts here.
Yes.
She... Getting the Torch Tower taken was huge.
That was rough. Just passing makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think she's not the one dictating the tempo here.
Yeah.
She
Who's
can just
the
respond.
beat down?
Yeah.
Makes
Attack, trigger,
attacks,
reveal.
trigger.
That is a Glissa.
Oof.
Do you want to read off what Glissa does?
Yeah, Glissa Sunslayer is a 3/3 for 1 black green. First strike, death touch. Never a good combo for your opponent. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, you can either draw a card, lose a life, destroy a target enchantment, or remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. So, playing Swamp.
Another duress.
Another duress. That's
insane. Yeah.
That's rough.
I wonder. Yeah, actually, there's no reason for her to flash out the.
No.
Is the
that is Song of Totem Taz. That's the Stormcaller's talent, or Storm Chaser's talent. It's when it enters the battlefield, it makes a 1/1 otter with prowess. You can level it up for 4 to return an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. And then I don't think the level 3 does... Whenever you cast a spell, you make an otter with prowess. Instant or sorcery. Otter with prowess. Yeah. But the Valley Floodcaller getting cut down immediately.
Cut down. Yeah.
Jacob had to read it, but he was like, nope, that can't live. That cannot be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a little rough.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Having the Floodcaller interacted with and having the Saga enchanted. The Saga? No, it isn't.
I know it's not a Saga. It's a class.
It's a class.
It being a Saga would be weird, but Like, because you'd only
it'd be
have
so
like
unfortunate.
it'd be a lot
Flood
more
color's
awkward.
insane.
Yeah. Oh, I thought we muted it. It says mute. There we go.
It's still playing.
Okay. Let's see. We're going to go get. That's a forest. Rats. Rats. That's just my favorite thing to do with this deck. Is just rats. Rat beat down.
Yeah, getting to go wide and a lot of black.
Yeah.
Just tends to be that.
I would agree with that. I think black green mid range is a little. The deck that I played against had more board wipes. It was a beans. It was the black green beans list. Which this one does not look like he's running.
Oh.
Does not on bean. Well, he doesn't have.
This is not.
It's yeah.
No, keep. This isn't black green. This is just a mono black list.
No, well, it's mono black with like Glissa and like sideboard cards.
They're there.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, it's literally just the Glissa. I personally really the unplayable Seth man. I don't know.
Yes.
I think getting to play Glissa, who draws you a card every turn, is just solid.
Yeah.
I think you could be running better threats, such as the.
They have ADHD. I just can't remember half the cards in their hand. Listen. Probably yes. Probably both. To be quite honest. Flashing in. Oh no, that's the this town ain't big enough.
Yep.
This town ain't big enough is really nice. It's really fun with
getting to reset the Gliss is huge here.
It just constantly bounce, and the fact that unfortunately she wasn't able to hit the Storm Chaser's talent. Meme song card, yes. Unfortunately, not being able to hit the Stormcaller's talent or Storm Chaser's talent rather, is awkward because you can lock down the board at that point. You just keep bouncing your Storm Chaser's talent, bouncing their biggest threat, untap, do it again, untap. You just keep doing it once you hit a certain mass. Yes, yeah. Poor rats. I love rats just all the time. I remember was it blue black rats in Betrayers? I want to say Betrayers of Kamigawa. I'm old. Anyway, we're not here to reminisce. We're here to watch Standard.
We are here to watch Standard. Oh, foreign.
What are they? Oh no.
I assume they're gonna just redeploy the Glissa, hold up another kill spell. Sean is running out of threats, unfortunately. Yeah. The double rest was insane.
Her hand of 2 cards is a little unfortunate.
A lot of shuffling. Yeah, I thought they might have been.
That's what it looked like for a second, but then the Glissa makes sense. I think slightly more sense. Fountain Port. Yeah. Pay 3 tap, pay a life, make a fish. I'm enjoying the fish tokens. Those fish tokens are good. They're cute.
I think the gift mechanic is busted.
Glissa does in fact have first strike death touch. So it's very
she's not unblockable, but she's effectively unblockable,
and it sucks to swing into her.
Yeah, luckily this deck just goes so wide.
It looks like Sean has, I think that's an Enduring Vitality on top. That's a pollen. That's Analyze the Pollen.
Correct. You're talking about the card at the far right.
Yeah,
that is Analyze the Pollen.
Analyze the Pollen, and that makes sense.
Sure.
Go find the pieces that she's missing. I don't know what the other card in her hand is. Was that an Enduring Vitality? That's just the easiest way.
Again. Yes. But yeah, going back to black green mid range in Standard, I think it's sick. I think it's more efficient with threats such as Shieldred. I think you should be on Bean's Variation. I think you should be on
gosh, what is the board wipe? All the different board wipes.
Not the board wipe, but the there's that enchantment. That
Okay.
enchantment creature that you can cast with like unyielding or something like that.
Oh yeah,
It
the
turns
Overlord.
yeah,
Right?
the Overlord.
The green Overlord that makes it's Overlord of the let me look. I think it's Overlord of the Hauntwoods.
Of the Hauntwoods.
Yes, that just
card
makes
is,
everywhere
that
tokens.
card is insane, and notably, if you cast it for impending, does trigger the bean.
It does trigger the bean still.
Yeah.
It looks like Jacob's deck has a lot of the things we were thinking of in the board. So, post board, they're gonna have access to Shieldred. Deadly Cover Up is so obnoxious against combo decks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Gix's Command is also just fantastic. Harvester of Misery is what I was thinking of. The board wipe on a creature.
Oh yeah.
The like ETB everything or other creatures get -2, -2. Which is just real bad for the Otters player.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
It's just
you
unfortunate.
you have to have the flood color already out, and then 2 pieces of either interaction or just something to shoot out, just to keep your tokens alive.
Mhm.
Alternatively, just let the tokens die.
And then just
Let the tokens die, and
manage.
then you're not towning big enough for the both of us. Bounce both them back.
It's just great. Like
Yeah.
I love Town Ain't Big Enough. It's just so much fun. I like prison decks. I like my opponent not being able to play the game. So getting to watch the life drain out of their eyes when I just keep bouncing their only threat over and over and over just feels great.
Mm-hmm.
Very enjoyable.
Yeah.
I love upsetting my opponents.
Just asked, has Mana Crypt slowed down the game or has not done much since banned? As far as CDH and maybe casual EDH are concerned,
A little bit. I think like very minorly. Some decks are now kind of not unplayable, but they're rough. And then other decks have just gotten more effective.
yeah. I mean, I think it's definitely messed with. Both of us are Roxai enjoyers, so it's definitely messed
Church
up a
of
lot of our.
Roxai. I am not on stream.
Yep. It has definitely messed with mulligans more than anything. It's messed up Naz's. Has it slowed down the format? I think players have slowed down the format more than anything else. They've simply opted into, if we can play these dork strategies or play these adaptable mid-range strategies, we get to just hang out.
Yeah.
And a lot of players are just playing these big mana strategies such as Essica. I don't know if you looked at the most recent results from the Boil 2, but Essica not only was in the top 16, but had 2 in the top 16. And if you actually look at the list, they're both carbon copies of one another, and they are maybe 16-ish cards off of Blue Farm now.
Shout out to John.
Shout out to John and Dev. They both put in a lot of elbow grease into that deck. The Atlanta players they're not players you want to mess with. I'll put it like that.
Eastern seaboard of the U.S. has some really strong CDH, really strong Magic players, but really strong CDH players as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Arching into the Dross. Arching into the Dross is always scary to me, just because of that. No oil counters lose the game. High risk, high reward.
I mean, it's a 6/6.
It's also
It's a 6/6. It's a clock for both you and your opponent. Unfortunately, Sean is somehow still in this. I really genuinely thought Sean was out of this.
I thought, like, going into this matchup, I thought Sean was just gonna like just stomp over everything.
Really? Through the duresses?
Well, initially, beforehand, before
Sure,
like sitting
like
down
in the
into the
blind.
match. Yeah, in the blind, I thought that was gonna be fine. After double duress, it is rough. I agree. Sean does have the advantage. This deck, so the black green mid range list has less board wipes. Has at least game one. Has mostly the same like 1-for-1 removal package. But just not being able to like if Sean's not on the combo like if they're not on the combo line, if they're just doing rats for beats, slamming that Harvester of Misery just ends the entire. It's so miserable if they're not like mid progression.
Sure, sure.
But I still think the fact that Sean's still in this makes me think she has a fighting chance. It's not looking great though. I mean, like it's still evenly matched. I'd say like
Yeah, getting to blow up the endurance of vitality is actually so massive.
Yeah.
She's kind of just in top deck mode.
Yeah, she's just sitting there top decking.
And I think, yeah, like they said, I think Fountain Port will literally just Fountain Port and Glissa, who draws you a card, will just continue to outgrind Team Marauders here.
Yeah, because just
4 mana.
Another Archfiend.
Another Archfiend. We're back. I am interested to see what she's about to do with all of this mana, though. I assume she has something.
She has 5. So, I mean, she could... Totem-Tazzing for 4 here does not seem like the best idea. Based on, like... Town ain't big enough could be fine here. Though... What she could do, I guess, in this situation... Town ain't big enough, bouncing the, what's that thing called?
If I was the black-green player, that would also be my read.
Yeah, I'd be assuming she's bouncing Thundertrap Trainer trying to dig. But it's not, that doesn't feel good, because you're basically, like, 1-for-1ing yourself. But...
No, that's another Bronco.
It's Bronco, okay.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
You got... flashing in the fodder.
Sure, flash in the fodder.
That's Jacob has to read it again. It's like, yeah, this is the flash. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, birds, frogs, otters, rats, you control get +1/+1 and untap. And then you can cast non-creature spells so they had flash. So it's just a fun. I wonder.
I completely missed that it hits the rats too.
It does.
I totally thought it was just the otters and bird. Otters, birds, frogs, yeah.
Because it hits the rats because that way you can cast Totem-Taz, make a bunch of mana. Because Totem-Taz gives them haste. Cast another one and then untap them again, make even more mana.
Yep.
And then eventually you just hit them with like a billion, like 88s or something, like 99s, something ridiculous. They just get huge as much as you want to make them.
Yeah. And top decking the Storm Chaser's Talon was also massive here.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Because now
I think if she gets another untap.
If she gets an untap, she is in absolute control of the game because she can just functionally buy back this town ain't big enough. And then being able to cast it if the other card is a land, if she has a land in hand or if she top decks a land, just being able to start that engine is going to be massive here.
Yep. She does need to live through the crackback from Jacob here, having the Harvester, having the Glissa. I'm actually really surprised she's swinging out here, but it's probably just because, and here, we scoop it up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Being able to live through that attack, she really did need to, she was just like a turn late on that.
It was unfortunate. The back-to-back duress is
back-to-back duress is always miserable. I feel like you did that to me in one of our playtests. I'm pretty sure you duressed me on turn 1. Because I had a Storm Chaser's Talent in my opening hand. You go on the play, you duressed me, and I go, dang. And then I think I played like land go. You did something, and I somehow or another. I think I played the wrong land, and then I drew a Storm Chaser's Talent, and then you duressed me anyway. I'm like, oh heck.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember why I didn't cast it the first time, but
can we pull up boards?
Yes. So for black green, probably bringing in another duress. Ghost Vacuum. I don't think like for the one interaction. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Claw Patch Formation. Destroy target enchantment is gonna be helpful here against both the Enduring Vitality once it is no longer a creature, and also destroying Storm Chaser's Talent, and also just making a food token and drawing a card. Sometimes cycling is just good enough. Liliana of the Veil is still in standard, and this makes my little like mono black heart happy. Such a good card. My old boomer heart Tranquil, another Tranquil throwback. What is that? ETB, pay 1, a green up to 3 times. Sorry, artifact or enchantment. Maybe, I think they have enough. I think 2 is fine.
I think a 2 of is perfect.
Yeah.
I think that an investment of that much green is asking for quite a bit.
Yeah.
On balance, we're hitting... What's the name of that spell again? The one that makes all the rats?
Oh, Totentaz?
Sure.
Song of Totentaz makes the rats.
I think getting to exile that from the yard, I think, and blow up another Enduring Vitality.
Yeah. I mean...
It's just big. We could go to 3. I think that...
Actually, I think Ghost Vacuum isn't bad because when they activate Storm Chase, when they level it up, they'd be able to any foundation cards. In the black green list, I'm not seeing any. This Virtue Persistence probably not coming in. Harvester of Misery I think should come in. That's from that. Aside from like maybe some lands, none in Jacob's deck. And then for Sean's, I think that's from
What did you point to?
Bushwhack. That's from
You got the list.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the things.
No, but you can...
This is This isn't the same list.
There you got a Bushwhack right there.
Yeah, so Bushwhack is in. Okay, I was like, I couldn't remember if Bushwhack was Foundations or if Bushwhack was from what's the one? The cutesy one. The one that came out right before that. I don't
The one
remember.
with that set symbol right there?
Yes, Bloomborough, thank you.
There
Yes.
you
Wow, I'm you can tell I've been gone for a while. Let's see. Okay, Jacob is still shuffling. In Sean's board, let's see.
What would you bring in?
Against black green? Maybe hang on, maybe Screaming Nemesis. No, not that one. I'm thinking of the other one. Next bite. I would go up a Beanstalk. I think 3 Beanstalk main is probably better than just 2. 2 seems kind of low to me. Paw Patch formation I don't think is necessary. It probably came out. Let's see.
You don't like the Paw Patch? Can you click on it again?
Yeah.
Double check text.
I mean, I guess it could destroy target creature with flying is really big for Archfiend.
Yeah.
I
think based on their threats, I love an Abrade here.
Abrade, yeah.
All I want to do is interact with their fatties.
Yeah.
You can kill my guys all day. Sick. I'm going to pass to you. I love the extra Beanstalk here. I think the extra Beanstalk is massive. All I want to do is, I know that in my deck I have more threats. It's ABR80.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Yep.
I got there.
I think I will create more threats than you can, and the fact that you don't have counter magic, you don't have any form of reanimation, I will simply go wider than you and then pass to you.
Abrade hits literally every single one of their creatures with the exception of Archfiend of the Dross. So having Abrade, having so the Abrade comes in for Glissa probably and everything else, Pyroclasm as well.
Jacob got game 1.
Yes, Jacob got game 1. And then having the Paw Patch formations for the Archfiend of the Dross I think makes perfect sense. It looks like Sean's hand.
Go to the Discord.
Genius. Gone. Yes, Sean's opening hand has.
This game 1 or game 2 is also. When was it sent?
No, that was game 1.
12:45. Okay, so this is live.
Oh yeah. All right, so Sean's opening hand. That's an Enduring Vitality, 2 land. So
we've also started Thrive, Tarnation Vista, probably name. What is it innately tap for? Or do you just
it's name a color.
Oh, it's name a color. On balance, it's probably green.
I think so. I think green is the. I believe so.
Flashing the cut down mana here too.
Yeah. Let's see. So playing the Thundertrap Trainer here makes sense. Like absolutely just slam
it's just
it.
a good tempo play.
Good tempo play.
Grab a
Grab a beanstalk. Absolutely.
Massive.
Sold.
I wonder if they are going to use the cut down here.
Yeah, interesting. I would not I mean, I guess it makes sense because you're keeping them off of a creature. But I would have personally probably saved it for someone.
Another cut down.
Interesting. Yeah. Bean. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and they opened with the, looks like they drew a storm.
And
Storm
another
Chasers.
Analyze the Pollen.
And another Analyze the Pollen. Yeah.
Probably grab an island here. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Say go. Got, looks like a Glissa. On
go to the Discord.
I'm forgetting I have all of this power.
You wanna swap seats?
Might be easy. Alright.
Rotate it.
I was trying to zoom out. That is Holy Annex, makes sense. 2 lands. Cut down, go for the throat, Glissa.
Is this a 6 or a 5?
That
or
was
a 7?
a 6.
Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, I was really surprised they didn't immediately duress, but
Yeah.
this,
Saving the cut down makes sense.
yeah, I think
And
Sean
here
is
comes
grotesquely ahead this game. I don't think it is close.
I don't think it's close right now. Jacob is absolutely on the back foot right now. Having the Glissa to stem a little bit of the combat damage is probably good, but so the thing about Teamer Autos is it doesn't need to win via combat damage because it can just go infinite. Which is, it's just so much fun to watch.
Yeah. Sean also just developed one of the best blockers in the deck, which is just the Enduring Vitality here.
Yep. Throw it at it, and then it's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna deny you a card, and I get to keep my effect. If they have the if they have a destroy target art enchantment effect. Oh, we're going to see a destroy target enchantment effect.
It could be annoying with Affliction. Exile target creature. Nope. It does a go for the throat. Yeah. Killing the auto there makes sense. Like,
yeah, it forces
it
forces Sean to decide whether or not she wants to, and she'll just take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes I would here. Your life total is not threatened really.
No, but you're giving them a card, which I think. Oh, I see. They opted into the
destroy
target enchantment.
Yeah, that makes sense. Glissa is just good. Glissa is just good.
He is definitely one of the best mid-range threats in the game right now.
Looks like Sean drew a land. Okay. Cracking for probably a 4? No.
It's probably just another forest here. I don't think.
Maybe an island. Because it looks like she only has 2 blue sources.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you're kind of just you're just deck thinning. It's dealer's choice.
Yeah.
You've already developed a bean. You've got Enduring Vitality. You've already resolved a. I keep forgetting the name of the class.
Oh, Storm Chasers talent.
Yeah. You have so much mana. Here we go.
All right, 5-drop. Is that a Jin Gataxis? No, that's Blue Sun. Wait.
That's a Blue Sun.
That's Blue Sun's Twilight.
Yes, that is Twilight. Can you pull up the text words?
I'm going to pull up Twilight. Gain control of target creature with mana value X or less. If X is 5 or more, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Taking that Glissa right then, that's so good. Double blue and X.
That's disgusting.
It's like that's.
I am so sad. Also, if you can kind of see on the right, they have. Can you pull up their deck list again?
Yeah, I got you.
The room.
Oh yeah, the Unholy Annex.
Yeah.
Ritual Chamber. Let's see. At the beginning of your instep, draw a card. So Unholy Annex, 2 black. At the beginning of your instep, draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 and you gain 2. Otherwise, you lose 2. And then the Ritual Chamber, which unlocks for 5. When you unlock this door, make a 6/6 with flying.
Yep.
So pretty good.
It's solid, and then Sean getting the answer to it from her own opponent is kind of crazy.
Yes, that's so silly.
Brushwhack? Is that the name of the card again?
Yes, Brushwhack. I believe it's Fight, right?
Not Brushwhack. No. What's the name of the creature that can blow up target
enchantment? is Tranquil Throwback.
Throwback, yeah. Having the throwback to immediately respond, hit the bean. Oh,
Yeah.
did they hit the
They
hit
hit,
the bean?
they hit the bean.
Oh, she's analyzing now. Yeah.
Yeah, she's analyzing now. It's hitting the bean there is awkward for Sean, but like she's still in a fine spot. She has a blocker for days.
Yeah, and I also just thought that they might want to hit the enduring vitality instead.
Maybe. So the unfortunate part is you can't buy back with she just tapped. Oh, she tapped. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, she had another anyway.
yeah, you can't buy back the beans with Storm Chaser's talent, which the card can only be so good.
Yeah.
Being able to buy back enchantments too would be rough,
Mm-hmm.
but it always feels bad as the player who loses the beans.
Mm-hmm.
It feels bad. Everybody loves a good bean. Let's see, so do we see
Playing the room here?
Yeah, playing the room.
Playing the room with the onboard answer just to dig for a card and shock yourself.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Oh wait, yep, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just trying to dig. They're just trying to find. Black green does not have a lot of card advantage,
into
and they
into the
immediately
flaw
didn't
draw.
even need it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it's not looking good for Jacob here.
No.
Yeah.
Is enduring vitality a 2/2 or a 2/3?
It is. I believe it is a 3/3.
3/3.
Yeah.
It's got hands too.
Vigilance and hands.
It's vigilance.
It has vigilance. She do it all though.
She does it all, ladies and gentlemen.
The elk.
Yeah. And another storm chaser.
And another storm chaser. This is.
Yeah, we're just going through the motions at this point.
I
do feel bad for Jacob.
I would honestly at this point I would just be like, all right, game 3.
Yeah, she'll just continue to grind. She can grab whatever pieces she wants. We haven't seen this townie big enough for the both of us, but once we find Song of Tokentaz.
Song of Totentaz.
Oh, just taking back the Blue Sun's Twilight. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see how Jacob's gonna get out of this, honestly. Yeah. Like I'm going through the like anything you could possibly
Mosswood
have.
Knight, going on an adventure.
I'm going on an adventure. Anything to cycle a card.
What's the name of the adventure side on that?
It is Dread Whispers.
Dread Whispers. I've never read that.
It is actually, I love the flavor of Mosswood Dread Knight is just so good.
Mm-hmm.
The Green Knight in Arthurian mythology is just something that is often very misquoted, misrepresented, but it's so good. It's such a nice story. Gosh,
Jacob in the trash.
Welcome to hell. Chat, we live in hell. It's fine. Oh, and then okay, yep. Torch the tower there.
We'll come back. Or the Mosswood Knight.
Yeah, Mosswood Knight. No, because did she bargain it? No, she bargained it.
Oh, it's exile.
So it's exile.
Oh no.
Yeah, that is. It's not looking good. I don't think he has an answer. I think he's just like trying to just do anything to survive.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the longer this game
goes, the shorter game 3 has to be.
Sure, pour one out for Jacob.
Let's see. A Gix's command wouldn't do it. Harvester of Mystery wouldn't do it. Let's see. Actually, Gix's command, if they boarded in Gix's command, they could do destroy each creature with power 2 or less, and then each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power among creatures they control. Mm-hmm. So it would turn Enduring Vitality into back into an enchantment. It would kill the. Thank you, Tandre. I appreciate it. It would get rid of the otter. It would turn Enduring Vitality into an enchantment, and we'd be back at a stalemate.
Yep.
Ride that Bronco to the next game. Hell yeah, cowboy.
Also notably paid 7 into this, so they'll actually get to make a copy as well, right? Off of Blue Sun's Twilight.
Yes, so they'll be making a copy. I think if X is 5. Yes, if X is 5 or more, create a token that's a copy.
Having to cut down your own Bronco just to make sure that they don't.
Yeah.
They're now they're hellbent. Do they?
No, they have one card.
That's a draw for turn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sure.
There it is.
Yeah,
okay,
there it is.
The writing was on the wall there, unfortunately for Jacob.
I do appreciate them wanting to go ahead and get turn that game 3 resolved.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't have a timer.
We have a timer,
Oh,
but
wait,
do we? Oh yeah, we have a top deck.
We have access to top deck. There's
there's 12 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah,
like 30 seconds on the clock.
I don't know. So black green mid range is not exactly a fast deck.
No, not at all.
And Teamer Otters can be fast, but when you're playing against a deck whose entire purpose is to slow you down, it is entirely possible this game ends in a draw. Or this match ends in a draw, rather. So resetting the life totals there. Are we boarding again? Jacob's considering it. What? Shout out to Steven.
No.
Oh,
shout out to Tiandre.
Shout out to Tiandre, okay.
Nice. From Steven.
From Steven. Shout out to Tiandre. Thank you so much. Haven't seen you in forever, right? Yeah. Is that
Aw.
Swing by, buddy. We miss you. I'm not on stream. I hate it here. I need more coffee.
Can you
What's up?
Patriarchy's bidding.
That's what I thought. I was like, is that a Patriarchy's bidding?
What does that do?
In here?
I don't.
No.
It's not registered.
What is Patriarchy's bidding? That's what I thought. I could be wrong.
Misspelling the patriarchy is crazy.
Listen. We don't. It was not
Patriarch's bidding.
That wasn't what I think it was. No, it was there was something I saw that was.
Well, patriarchy. It doesn't look like patriarchy's bidding as a card.
Oh, I was thinking Patriarch's bidding. But it was something. I don't know. I don't know what that was.
We get to game 3. I definitely think Team Otters favored. I think Nicole and Chet. I want to so bad. I stored all my cards and the place flooded, so my collection's gone.
No,
that's
Chandra,
so
that's
unfortunate.
So
I'm so
rough,
sorry.
buddy.
No, I feel for you, man. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
He said. Steven said to come see him sometime.
Come by, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
Who gets game 3? Yeah,
Team Otters is definitely favored.
I heavily favor Team Otters here.
Can you pull up Discord, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, they're still resolving mulligans.
They're still resolving mulligans, but
I'm immediately looking for duress.
Yeah, you gotta have a duress here on turn.
Oh, are you rekeeping?
Yes, Team Mishra's Workshop. I love it.
That's so good.
It's such a good name. All right, we are.
It's Surveil Pass, but they kept on a 7. Right?
They kept on a 7. They don't have that. On top. Not having a blue source on turn. I guess it makes sense. Bronco.
Never ends. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bronco spawn. Just slam the beans.
I would just slam the beans. We love slamming beans.
She also top decked the.
With 9 minutes, we just passed 9 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, 2 to phase trigger. Yep. We hit land. Unfortunate.
Maybe fortunate. It looks like they have enough land in their hand.
They have 3 lands.
Yeah. Are we seeing another Bronco?
No, it looked like a Mosswort Knight.
Mosswort Knight.
Or maybe the adventure side.
Dread Whispers. Yeah, and there it is.
Yeah, not having access to the hand, the hand hit against this deck.
I mean, also to be fair, they're only on 3 duress. But they have 3 cut down. What is Dreams of Steel and Oil? I remember this was played in a budget modern list. Creature or artifact, choose, and then it's exiles, notably exiles.
It's effectively the opposite of duress.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't do a ton in this matchup outside of just give you the hand information, which
Yeah.
is
Well,
in and of
artifact,
itself massive.
artifact or creature card.
Yeah.
And so
it just hits the flood caller.
yeah. Or the enduring vitality, I think.
No, I think you're correct. I think it should just hit the enduring vitality.
Because it's exile it.
Yeah.
Just get rid of it. Doesn't matter.
Kind of big enough for the two of us. Hit the bean and the.
Yep. Makes sense. Yeah. To
that's just
draw a card off of a bean, recast the bean, draw another card.
Oh, here we. There's the duress.
There's the duress. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Very unfortunate timing on that.
let's see the bean. Let's see a top deck bean. I think Shauna's only on 2 beans unless she boarded in a 3rd bean.
I think she boarded. Or no. Well,
I hope she did.
Yeah.
I like bean.
Re-resolve the Bronco. Is that another duress we saw in hand?
Oh, I hope not.
Oh, okay. Like there was, because it just looked. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I'm
is not
surprised they didn't.
I wouldn't do it there, simply because like you already know the hand information, and there probably wasn't. Doesn't look like there was a whole lot that they really.
That they wanted to hit.
Yeah.
Sure. Did you also see that Sean top decked another bean?
You love to see.
Maybe not top decked, but
has been.
They
number
have
2.
another bean number 2. Yeah.
The best thing to do, in my opinion, is to have 2 beans.
Sure.
Just getting to. God, it's gotta feel really awkward for Jacob. But maybe he's hoping that they'll get to talent big enough again and just run it back, which would just. I would cry if I were Sean. I'd be like, all right, head on table, Sag.
I mean, I don't think you need to be as dramatic as that. The beans definitely help you grind.
Yeah.
But also just.
We love grinding with beans.
I think having. It's just not close in this matchup.
No. Right now, it's not looking.
Steven from Tiandre. I plan on being in sometime soon. I see all the events on Facebook and I get jealous every time. I love that you all are streaming these, by the way. Much love from Steven.
We love you too, Tiandre, as the streamers. Flicked the bean away.
Yep.
Rip.
Bean has been flicked and it's not brushwhacked. What is it? What's the name of this creature again?
You
got the deck with
the Frillback? Tranquil Frillback.
Frillback. I'm never gonna remember that.
Tranquil Frillback.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should get a playset.
Wyler, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We love some good followers.
Actually, while I'm here, I should just pick up my standard cards, huh?
You should absolutely. They have like their prices are really good here.
Yeah, no, I love game night. Oh, and another having the redundancy here is so gross.
Ugh.
I'm here for Pauper.
We'll probably be doing Pauper next time, like next round.
Yeah.
Like absolutely, we've hit Legacy, we've hit Standard.
There's also just more. I expected a lot of the Pauper distribution to be, not Brood Lords. I expected a lot of Mono Blue Delver. I expected a lot of Burn, and I anticipated. What's
the other one? Grixis Affinity?
Not Affinity. Actually, neither of them are playing it. Broodbane. What's the from MH3?
I genuinely don't remember.
Yeah. The Jund Pauper deck. It's like Brood something. Can you pull up Scryfall, please?
Sadistically?
Oh yeah, the Sadistic Glee deck. Yeah. I expected a lot of that, just because I think that's the best deck in the format.
What's that one?
Just having Brood.
There's gonna be a billion.
There, that one right there.
Oh, Basking Brood Scale.
Yeah, Brood Scale. Yeah.
Avoid, adapt. Counters, create.
Yeah, you can shortcut to the final paragraph right there. That, and then look up Sadistically. Liz plays 0 Pauper, so she doesn't know the interaction between Brood Scale and Sadistically.
Never could just put in a graveyard put a plus one count. Okay.
Yeah.
And so. Oh yeah, because you just sacrifice it, make it infinite. That makes sense. That makes sense.
It is just good.
Tokens do in fact die. Some are being exiled. Not. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
I was wondering when this was gonna happen. Deadly Cover Up feels so terrible to have resolved against you as a combo player. The bright side is hitting the Is this Team Trios sponsored by the famous Common Grounds podcast?
I don't believe it is. However, all three players in the Common Grounds podcast are here today.
They are all here.
Can we see their individual matchups actually? Can you pull up top deck, please?
Top deck. One?
Yep. Nope, the other one.
The other one.
Go to.
I don't know what their team was.
They are all on separate teams. Are you able to scroll up, please? Player manager.
No, they're let's see. So I'll let you take care of this. Let's see. Are they? She's shuffling. They've just resolved the. It is a very good podcast. They do a lot of really good stuff. They're very knowledgeable of all their formats. What? All right, so, and then getting it blown up again. That's really rough. But having Cover the Evidence resolved against a combo deck, like I said, feels terrible. But the good thing about Team Otters is this version is not just all in on the combo, so she can still go to beats. She can do Valley Flood Caller and Totentaz and just make a billion guys and just go.
She can definitely still continue to grind here.
Yes.
I believe we saw 2 into the Flood mods on the left hand of her. Oh. Yep. Discard 1, draw 2.
Makes sense.
It's an Analyze the Pollen, another land.
2 Analyze Pollen.
She's definitely. It doesn't look like she's got any threats in hand, which is very unfortunate.
What she can do here is she can analyze the pollen, collecting evidence. To go to like dig for another creature.
Sure.
Not having the enduring vitalities anymore, I guess she doesn't really need.
And immediately ripping it to rest.
Oh my god.
I think she has to fire off the talent big enough for the 2 of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bounce,
hit the Bronco.
Yeah. And return that. Makes sense. Hopefully she can hit.
Resolve duress. Yeah.
Hopefully she can hit a Storm Chaser's talent.
If you're Jacob here, what are you ripping from your hand?
Let's see.
With the knowledge of the deck.
With full knowledge of the deck, what is that middle card? That's Brushrock, right?
Thank you, Evan.
Thank you, Evan. Okay, hitting the other enchantment. That's not wanting to let your opponent dig because you're already she's already on the back foot.
Yeah.
That is time. There. So this is turn 0. Let's see. I think this is gonna end up being a draw. I think as Sean, I'm definitely she can just combo off, kind of she can just be aggressive here as much as possible. But I think
with what
she can't combo, but she can still be aggressive with the Totentaz if she draws it. But I don't think it's gonna be enough.
If she rips it off the top.
Oh, they have a 2-minute time extension. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we actually not in turns. There's still 2 minutes on the clock.
Quite in turns. There's a minute and 15 seconds left.
Like a minute before they hit turns. It looks like Sean's gonna end up being turn 0.
Yes.
I'm sure he's gonna redeploy the Bronco here, pass to Sean. Oh.
No.
Okay. We just got word that their teammates are actually 1-1, so the entire team match does revolve around who wins here.
Imagine this being a draw. I don't think it's going to end in a draw at this point, but imagine.
I don't think it can, right? It's been a while since I played 1v1 Magic, but won't it just immediately beat Jacob here?
No, because they both 1-1. So if time is called and neither player wins game 3, it's 1-1-1.
Oh, it doesn't just go to life?
No.
Imagine not playing One Piece.
No,
in One Piece, it is literally impossible to draw.
We don't do this casual commander bullshit.
I'm gonna go bathe in my better prize support now.
Yeah, life total doesn't matter. If a match ends, imagine not playing One Piece.
and immediately firing off the Analyze the Pollen. If you are Sean, what are you grabbing? I think you have to just grab the. Ooh.
I no, looking at the deck list, doesn't have a whole lot here. How big is Thundertrap Trainer again? Oh, how big? What's the booty on?
I assume it's like a 2/2/2.
I think it is. I think
1/2.
I
It's
think
right there,
a
right?
yeah. No,
So
that's yeah. That is. Yeah, it's a 1/2. I
Yeah.
think having 2 Moss Knights is not great for her, or Mosswood Red Knight. I don't know how she's gonna come out of this.
Yeah.
Maybe if she brought in the Screaming Nemesis, I don't think why
she's
she
going
would
on
have.
an adventure.
Okay.
That's a Hedge Maze or Veil Trigger, sure.
Yeah.
See one more card. He's opted to leave it on the top.
If she brought in the one of Screaming Nemesis, I think that could like help her stabilize.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is, so Screaming Nemesis is that 1/3, and then she can just block with it. Using it as a blocker, block one of the Dread Knights, kill the 3/3.
Mm-hmm.
The throwback. So just to, because the Mosswood Dread Knights is gonna keep coming back.
Yeah.
So
it being a recurrable 3/2.
It's just not worth killing.
Yeah.
Especially since it's going to keep digging
Mm-hmm.
Jacob. So I think killing the throwback would be better, but it looks like yeah.
Sure.
Not having it.
Yeah, cast a Questing Druid, pass.
Yeah.
Look, is that it?
That's turn 1.
That's turn 1.
I don't see how Sean's gonna live through 3 turns of Jacob's.
Yeah.
But all we can hope for, I think
Yeah.
the best thing she can hope for here is a draw.
Sure.
Especially with Jacob being at 17 life. It's not looking great.
Yeah. I think there's
it's known.
yeah. Immediately moving to combat 3/3.
0
3/2/3/2, and then what is the Frillback stat line?
3/3.
Brutal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take 3. Imagine if you had one more duress here.
Yeah. If
I'd cry.
does it have
Any
trample? It does in fact. Mosswood Dread Knight does in fact have trample. So oof.
Yeah.
It looks like Jacob's got this. Sean's doing the thing she does, which is like, all right. I think I can hear her flicking her cards from here. I can hear her flicking her cards.
Oh
from
yeah,
here.
we can actually from the caster's booth hear the flicking. They are maybe 10 to 15ish feet from us, but
there's also behind a closed door. Okay, so
Ooh.
the torch, yeah,
did hit the torch. Is there a line?
I don't
No, without the enduring vitalities, I don't think.
no, because having
And no haste enabler on the board. Jacob played this game very well.
did in fact play this very well. I think yeah, that was a. Oh, is she gonna? Oh,
He's offspringing it.
that makes sense, I guess.
I think he'll let her dig. I think she's planned her outs. Thank you,
think-
Joshua Johnson, for sharing the stream.
Yeah, thank you. More people watching us. More. They need to hear me yap for the next. I don't know how long. I don't know how long 60 card format tournaments take. I'm used to CDH starting at 10 a.m. and going until midnight.
Kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if I can yap for 14 hours.
Are you just now understanding the logistics of what you committed to?
Listen, no one ever said. I may be dumb. There's no but. I may be dumb.
But yeah, I very much appreciate Sean playing her out here, but it
Yes,
is looking very
it's
grim.
looking
and
very
I believe
grim.
he's making a 1/1 fish. Just doing something with your mana.
Oh,
Thank you,
actually,
Sean, for coming prepared.
actually, you know what she could do here?
What?
So the what is it? The
The immediate scoops.
oh, okay. I was gonna say, well, because the Thundertrap Trainer is a token, so what you can
Mhm.
do is block the 3/3, block I guess block something else.
Okay.
Sack the token to bargain torch the tower
Okay.
to kill one of the like to permanently remove one of the Dread Knights. But then she still, as obvious, still would lose here. Had she had the torch the Dread Knight, I think, or torch the tower one turn earlier, it could have been better. But that is just unfortunate.
Yeah.
Whip Sean. Congratulations, Jacob, securing the game, securing the match for him and his team. Let's see. Well, pulling out. So okay, getting to see the sideboard. It looks like she only sideboarded out 2 cards, Beans and Blue Sun.
Yeah, I feel. Can you pull up her sideboard again?
It's right here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much I would have put in. Maybe another Into the Floodmaw.
Yeah.
She did. It did look like she put in the Patchwork formations.
Okay, the Patchwork formations as well.
Yeah, I mean
that makes sense.
I think Jacob just played the match well.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a
there were no misplays. Both players had, like, at first it was looking like Jacob wasn't really drawing much.
Yeah.
Was getting very just like low interaction hands, not being able to do much. Sean taking the Glissa with Blue Suns. That was game 2, wasn't it? Was that this game? That was game 2. That was game 2. But either way, in this game, both players just having a very interactive match, doing a great job on both sides. It just sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
As Picard said, sometimes it is possible to make no mistakes and still lose.
Who said that?
Jean-Luc Picard, captain of the Starship Enterprise.
Never heard of him.
I'm revoking your nerd cred.
I've never seen Star Wars before.
I can't with you. Hi, Kiwi.
Hey, Kiwi.
I miss you.
Do you want to go to Caster's?
Yeah, we'll come back.
Let her see your beautiful shining face.
Hi. My nice, cool, like... I don't remember if she saw this or not. So yeah, with Jacob securing the match, securing the entire, like, round for his team...
That's got to be a very good feeling.
That's got to be a very good feeling. That's got to be, like, very high stress, especially going right into turns.
Just with being like literally 2 minutes on the clock, finding out that the entirety of the win rides upon
this one
your
game.
BO3 after you got blown out game 2.
Yeah, that's
got to be brutal.
That's got to be rough. But coming back from that feels fantastic. He's probably gonna ride that high. John played a fantastic game. I hope she doesn't feel bad about herself. Oh.
You are on stream now.
I am on stream now.
Aww.
It was fun. I've never done this before. The lady, so normally, for people that don't know me, normally my hair does look like this.